From the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Cubbies played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Alec Mills, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
That brings in Tommy Edman. He will lead this one off today.
Edman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 120.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Count 1 and 2.
Right side, but it's well foul. Here's another 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Again, a 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swing and a flare down the line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I mean, you couldn't ask any more out of a leadoff hitter. You have 2 jobs, to get on base and to work the pitcher as much as you could. And he executed both those to a T.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
0-2, here it is. Curveball, got him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the AB now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That is good.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Paul Goldschmidt comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Paul DeYoung digs in next. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Hit softly on the ground to third. Reined in. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dakota Hudson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball in there for a called strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ, number 14 on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
The right fielder, Chris Bryant.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
The left fielder, Josh Peterson.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. O'Neill has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs. any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Pulled toward right center field. Thomas is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So next to bat will be David Bodie.
David Bodie.
He's set and the pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Key Brian Hayes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
That evens it up 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, and he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. Prior history in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. In there for strike 1. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. The Cubs already have the early 1-run lead, so they're off to a good start trying to finish the series with an exclamation point.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Peterson is there, and he'll bring this one in. Yadi Molina digging in now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First delivery to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Fouled away. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Lane Thomas now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off,
it's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far. Now here's the first offering. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Hit on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting it, the shortstop.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Javier Baez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So here now is the pitcher, Alec Mills. And now the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Now to bat, Dakota Hudson, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The pitcher, number 43.
Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
At the plate now, Tommy Edman batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Next up, Harrison Bader trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on the way. Ball one. Edman, the runner at second with one away. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at one. Fouled off. High drive deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner. So stepping in is Nolan Arenado. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First delivery to him. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Cards leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They started the day leading the league in team batting average, and talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Lifted the other way down the left field line. O'Neill waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The right
Happy
fielder.
to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Here's Chris Bryant now. And now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And it's 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. High in the air out to center field. Bader gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Paul Goldschmidt as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch on its way. Rizzo was there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The batter, the left fielder.
Next, it'll be Tyler O'Neill. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high into the bleachers and out of here.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, all tied at 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth.
Leading
and
off
set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
And now a pitch on the way. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. One and 1, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-1 is in off the plate.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Oh, and he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now
stepping in once again is David Bodie. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Hit high and deep to left field. Ranging back is O'Neill. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Key Bryant.
Next to hit, Key Bryant Hayes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back. Off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is foul right side. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here's Lane Thomas into the box. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. Grounded to first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In now, Dakota Hudson. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Edman. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Now here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And there's out number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First delivery to him. Here's the 1-0. Thomas at second with 2 down. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cardinals. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Here's Javier Baez. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. One there on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Has a look, now the pitch.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Chris Bryant is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, Dero. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman. Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Ready with the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
All even now, 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He's set. The 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Here's Nolan Arenado. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
The third baseman.
Now the first pitch.
Arenado.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he...
Now back. The first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Ball
2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Just foul. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering, he's running, and it's fouled away. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. Into the bleachers and gone.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This one's down to third. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Now batting. The catcher.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for two, both coming on this two-run dinger. Cole Stewart enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. A ball and two strikes to Anthony Rizzo. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bader comes on now, and he has it one down.
The batter, number 13.
So here is David Bodie, a hit in two tries so far.
Bodie.
From the stretch. Here's a liner caught down there at third. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now.
Third baseman.
Two went out for the Cubs in the sixth, and up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. First offering on its way. We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Strike taken up in the zone.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. And
leading off for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Lane Thomas.
first pitch of the AB now. Softly on the line to third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first down.
Now
Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Comes in here right at 260. 3 homers and 16 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Happ picks it up.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to holding the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Now that the seventh.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Now the first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Happ able to track it down for the third out. Daniel Ponce de Leon will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 32.
first pitch of the AB on its way. Ponce de Leon has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and posts a respectable ERA in the high threes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Skied down the left field line. O'Neill waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that brings up Javi Baez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Austin Romine will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Austin.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He grounds it sharply to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Andrew Chafin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Andrew.
And now in the box, Nolan Arenado, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
Arenado.
Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Paul DeYoung will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a swinging bunt. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Arenado leads off first with 1 away. Drilled down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. He's got to hurry over to first, and that retires the side. One left for the Cardinals as the lead remains 3-1. Tyler Webb is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30. Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
And the pitch. The 1-0.
1-1.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Chris Bryant.
So now to the plate, Chris Bryant, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And it's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 3-2 ball game. That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now back, the left fielder, John.
Into the box, Jock Peterson. And he hits it hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 44.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ready to deliver the 1-2. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a two-out double.
13.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Standing in now, David Bodie. And a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out. So kicking off the top of the ninth is
leading off for the Cardinals, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Trevor Williams enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First pitch of the AB now.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next up is Lane Thomas. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Around second now and headed for third.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Justin Williams comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swing and a line drive. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Big spot here, and it'll be Tommy Edman. Oh, they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. And that is off the wall in right field. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Andrew Miller comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
And now the first pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. So the next to bat will be Wilson Contreras. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's gone 2 for 5. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Contreras in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now. Miller, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. From the stretch. Low for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-0.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Ildemaro Vargas will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 16, Ildemaro Vargas.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Contreras leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled off. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. St. Louis rode an important 6th inning to victory in this.
Inside the show with just